Hey everyone, so this is the Top Fin Colorpop 10-gallon version. There's also a 20-gallon version. I paid 50 bucks for this tank. I will leave a link in the description below. You guys can check out the current pricing. Top Fin tanks do go on sale quite a bit. So the reason why they call this the Colorpop is because of the LED. It has 7 different colors on it. I will show that off now. So you get this switch here. It's just one switch. You have to hold it down for 3 seconds to turn on or off the lights. It's a little bit weird. Wish they would have turned on an actual switch. This is just a button. So when we're on this is their standard white color. Click it once, it'll go to the color changing. Then if you like a certain color, click it again, it'll stay on that. One more time, it goes back to the white. So this is, so I'm going to turn back here to the color changing so you guys can see the different colors on it. While this is cycling through, so this tank is way overstocked. I do not at all recommend putting in how many guppies I have in here. You maybe get away with 10 or 15. I have way more than that. Reason is because my dad took down his pond for the season, and he had all these guppies in there. I thought there was maybe 20 or 30 guppies. There's probably closer to 50 to 75 or 100 in here. Probably 50 to 75. So I took them in instead of him just giving them away to someone else. This way they can go back outside next season. Guess springtime. You can go back outside. So that's why there's so many guppies in here. And again, do not recommend doing this. This is way overstocked. So back to the tank, which is why we're all here, of course. So this is just a standard 10-gallon tank with the cool addition of the color changing LEDs. So you guys have to decide for yourself, is the color changing LEDs worth the extra money? Because you can go to Walmart or even PetSmart when they're on sale. Walmart normal price for a 10-gallon tank kit is only like 30 bucks. You just do not get the color changing LEDs. And then instead of a corner filter, which is what you get with the Colorpop, this tank, you will get a hang-on bag filter, which again, that's your own preference. Do you like corner filters or hang-on backs? Usually I've only had hang-on backs in the past, except for corner tanks. So to me it's a bit weird how they included a corner filter in a non-corner tank. But that's beside the point here. Yeah, so I mean, you might spend extra 20 bucks on this tank for these LED lights that have the 7 different colors in them, over a kit from Walmart, or even a kit from PetSmart or Petco that only have one color on their LED. Alright, so I'm bringing some more light in here so I can show this off better. This has black silicone, which I highly like over clear silicone, because you also have a black base and you have the black top, and then you have a black hood, so it all goes very well together. And you guys probably can't see it because of the reflection right now, but I'll show off a bit better in a moment here. In this corner there is a black corner filter, so it all looks very nice, it all looks pretty elegant. I am a little bit disappointed though, because on Top Fin's Dazzle, which also has the 7 color changing LEDs, only come in 3, 5, and 8 gallon varieties. Each corner has a different color of silicone, and I never remember what each color is. I think it's blue, orange, like a pink, purple, and I want to say red, something like that. Blue, orange, green, and like a pink, purple. That's what it is. So that looks really cool, especially with the color changing LEDs. For some reason, they did not carry that over into their Colorpop variety, so neither the 10 or the 20 gallon get that. And then another difference is the Dazzles come with a built-in filter into the back of the tank, which of course takes up some of your actual usable space, or more than a normal filter would do. And again, this one comes with a corner filter, so that's a big difference there. So again, this is just like a standard 10-gallon tank. It is made of glass, except for of course the base and the trim, the base and the top. That is all of course plastic, the hood. So anything you can fit in a normal 10-gallon tank, you can fit in here. There's nothing special about it in that regard. It's just, again, the color changing LEDs is what makes this tank worth worth a little bit more money. Here is the top. It is pretty slim, but there is half an inch to an inch of girth, whereas other tanks, such as the Dazzle here or here, those are super duper slim. I mean, that's like a couple millimeters. So the top is slim, just not as slim as some other tanks are. I do get this nice big feeder flap though, which I really do like. Not all kits come with feeder flaps. Love it when they do. The back here you have a spot for your cords. So what I have coming out here is a heater cord, which actually got moved over. There we go. Heater cord, the filter cord, and the LED cord. On the other side, you have another slit here. Then if you want to, you can pop these off. I might need to cut them off. You see the little black parts. And then you can put in a hang-on back filter or something else that's big back here if you want to, if you do not want the corner filter. I'm going to blind you all with the LEDs. So there are 6 LEDs, 3 and 3. Again, they do the color changing. And of course, motorcycles going on by outside. So this is another little bit of a disappointing aspect of this tank. Because again, with the Dazzle, the 5-gallon version of the Dazzle, you actually get 9 LEDs. With this one, you only get 6. Don't know why they decided for a bigger tank to give you less LEDs, but they did. Here is the corner filter. You can turn the top there, and then you can adjust the flow rate of the filter. It is very, very, very adjustable, which is very nice. And you can see it makes a little bit of a waterfall effect there. I like it more than I thought it would. It seems like it's decent size when you get it out of the package, but actually it isn't bad. I might actually like it better than a hang-on back filter, which is strange to me. But I think I actually do like it a little bit better. It's kind of more out of the way, and you don't really notice it as much being in the corner. It just seems weird, though, to have a corner filter on a 9-corner tank. But it works. It does a good job. The filter inside of it is actually kind of in the shape of a triangle. So there's actually 3 different pads that are in there, cartridges that are in there. But there's 3 different cartridges, but they're all kind of wrapped together. That made no sense, but yeah. So you do actually get a little bit of a better cartridge experience over a hang-on back filter that these kits would normally come with. So that is good. So I would give this tank probably about a 7.5 or 8 out of 10 stars. Again, you are paying more money for that color changing LED, which to me is cool, but I personally do not really use any other colors besides the standard white that like it's on right now. So for $20 more, to me that isn't really worth it. But if you guys really do like those colors, or if you're going to get like the glow beta or something, then that color changing LED might actually be worth it. But if you're just going to get regular fish and do not want any other colors besides the white and standard white on your lights, then I would say save about $20 and you just get a standard kit. And unless you want the corner filter as well instead of hang-on back, then maybe it'd be worth it as well. So again, I give about 7.5 or 8 out of 10. Another reason for that is because you guys cannot see it as well in this video, but the lights just do not really reach too well in the corners of the tank. It lights up the tank well enough. It's just not as good as I really would like it to. It's kind of nitpicking, I know, but other kits do come with brighter LEDs. I think that might just be an issue with having 7 different colored LEDs in one. As it just isn't as bright as it could be if there's only one color, or even 1 or 2 colors like the blue. One kit's come with the blue and white LEDs. So that's really my only 2 complaints, though. Is that the price is a little bit higher. Again, that's because of the LEDs, and that the lights just don't reach the corners as well as I would like them to. Otherwise, this seems like a good tank so far. Again, the corner filter that it comes with is highly adjustable, which is very cool. Meaning you can put like a bait on here, or you can put in other fish that do like a higher filter flowing speed. Yeah. So again, I would recommend this. Just if you're not interested in either the corner filter or the color changing LEDs, I would say save yourself some money and get yourself a standard 10-gallon tank from Walmart or even from PetSmart when they're on sale at PetSmart. As again, they're about $30 compared to about $50 for this tank. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have yourselves a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.